Educational transformation, where creativity meets technology. The museum tour is one click away. Now, come with me, and I will guide you through the Bahandian, the Philippines' treasure chest of notable paintings. Let's get inside and click the door to enter. At the hallway, you may visit the cloakroom or go directly to the corridor where rooms are prepared. Clicking the room 1 where notable historical paintings were displayed. In the left side was the silver medalist artwork at the 1884 Madrid Exposition of Fine Arts by Felix Resurrección Hidalgo entitled Las Vírgenes Cristianas Expuestas El Papelacho. The painting portrays virgins being mocked during Roman persecution, showcasing themes of suffering and martyrdom. The center was the famous Spoliarium by Juan Luna in 1884 that depicts gladiators being dragged off the Roman Colosseum, symbolizing oppression and suffering of Filipino under Spanish rule. And in the right corner was the painting by Juan Luna entitled The Blood Compact in 1886. The artwork depicts the blood compact between Dato Sicatuna and Miguel Lopez de Legazpi as of a symbol of friendship and alliance. To the corridor to enter the room 2 were paintings of the theme rural life and culture. In the extreme left corner was the Dalagang Bukid by Fernando Amorsolo that features a young Filipina maiden in traditional attire, emphasizing Filipino beauty. In the extreme right was Fabian de la Rosa's Planting Rice, is a celebrated oil painting that portrays Filipino farmers planting rice in wet fields, emphasizing rural life and agrarian culture. In the center left was The Lavanderas by Fernando Amorsolo, featuring the beauty of the Philippine environs. And in the center right corner was The Fruit Gatherer by Fernando Amorsolo in 1950, featuring a Filipina sitting under the bamboo tree. The painting stems from Amorsolo's admiration for Filipino culture, rural life, and idealized Filipino beauty. These works celebrate Filipino traditions, rural life, and natural beauty. Clicking the room 3 where the modern and figurative expressionism arts were displayed. The yellow on the left was the Granadian Arabesque of Jose Hoya in 1958. This abstract painting features vibrant shades of yellow, broad strokes, and impasto mixed with sand, showcasing Hoya's mastery of texture and composition. At the center, we have Baston ni Kabunian Bilang Pero Di Mabilang of Rodel Tapaya in 2010. The artist explored Bontoc and Ifugao myths alongside Tagalog folklore to create a moral narrative. It won grand prize at the 2011 Asia-Pacific Brewery Foundation Signature Art Prize. And in the right corner, we have the 1969 Genesis by Hernando Ocampo. The work features vibrant, interlocking biomorphic shapes in fiery hues of red, orange, and yellow, symbolizing creation and renewal. We are now to the last room where paintings of social realism theme were displayed. First in the left was the first Mass at Limasawa by Carlos Francisco in 1965 in commemoration of the 400th anniversary of Christianization. At the center was the artwork of Vicente Manansala entitled Madonna of the Slums, portraying harsh realities of urban poverty during the period of modernization and rapid population growth. The last one in the right corner was The Builders by Victorio Edades. This depicts struggle and perseverance of laborers amidst industrialization, symbolizing societal struggle and resilience. These paintings from different rooms mark a significant cultural and historical value as they reflect the nation's struggles, resilience, identity, and rich heritage, serving as powerful symbols of patriotism and artistic excellence. Now going out from the museum by clicking the exits, thank you and create yours now.